Hi there, this is Tim with an updated video on the game I have been developing, sorry, and I just wanted to show you a different style of gameplay that's now been introduced now that we have boots on the ground. We have little men running around now who can obviously shoot each other. The tanks can shoot the little men. And this now allows the kind of end gameplay scenario that I wanted to actually build to actually happen. The missile silo, which is the main mission objective, should be destroyed by the guys on the ground. You are basically air defense for them. Although you can destroy the missile silo, in the end game it's going to be very, very, very difficult to do that. So you can see here, these guys are having a firefight. You've got to pick out the right colour, obviously. The blue are your guys. Just going to try to take out this tank because obviously he's pretty close to firing range. And maybe I can get one of these planes. Kaboom, down it goes. Alright, so as you can see on the minimap, I only have one visible red dot. That's because I have the limited minimap on, which gives me a higher score. I'm going to get the other plane here. There we go. So basically you get a higher score if you're using the limited minimap, because it means that you've got to be within a certain range to see targets. And as I think I started to say, the end game, it's going to be really difficult to fly even at this altitude. You're going to have to really hug the terrain quite a bit, because there's going to be air defense missiles out there, but they're not there yet. The helicopter that you can also see flying around in the background also isn't there yet. But the tanks are pretty much finished, and the soldiers are pretty much finished. They do kind of zigzag when they're actually being fired upon, and they'll start running. The rest of the time they just walk. But the enemy soldiers will actively seek out your soldiers, and your soldiers won't walk a straight line to the missile silo. So every single mission is going to be different. So I've just taken out the helicopter, which isn't final yet. It really doesn't do anything. It took 8% off my airframe with its minigun. That's all. It doesn't have any rockets or anything yet. You can see one of our guys has already reached this point, which is pretty good. But obviously I'm not having to avoid air defense to do this. So you can see he's taken out a couple of people. He does actually do that. That's a tank firing that you can hear. I don't know whether that was at me or at one of our guys. I think... oh, there we go. Alright, so we do need a couple of our soldiers to actually reach the missile silo for them to be able to destroy it. So we need to make sure that we're still clearing the path as much as we can. We are out of missiles to be able to help with these tanks. So I'm going to go and get some more from the aircraft carrier, and hopefully I can get back in time to help defend those soldiers that haven't even reached the halfway point yet. So yeah, like I said, tanks are pretty much finished. The soldiers are pretty much finished. I do need to make it so that the soldiers don't interact with trees or my own helicopter, because right now if I fly directly over them, the soldiers will hop on top of my helicopter and stuff like that. So I need to just fix that. There's a lot of little tweaks and stuff still, but their actual behavior is finished. So you can see with that run, we had 8% of our airframe taken down by the helicopter. No tanks have hit me. We're now full of ground missiles. Just waiting for the fuel to come up a little bit. So I did leave with 71% fuel and 7 air missiles, which I don't need any of anymore, because I've taken out all of the air targets. And we have 3 minutes and 17 now seconds until the missile launches. You can see on the minimap that the green dots have actually got a little bit closer to the silo. I'm not sure if the tanks are still chasing them or not. They may have got away or got through. And as far as enemy soldiers, you do begin very, very outnumbered. So if you don't immediately start to defend your guys, you know, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Thankfully, all the tanks seem to be focused on me, except this guy. That means there is still a soldier around somewhere. Not seeing him. Maybe they just killed him. Alright, so job done. Those guys now have to head back to their spawn point, and if they get there, then they can be rescued. But what I can do is actually go out and take care and find any enemy soldiers. And if I destroy the enemy soldiers that are seeking those guys out, then I should be able to safely pick them up from wherever they are on the map. They will put out a flare for me. Obviously, with the minimap on the limited mode, it can be difficult to find out where those enemy soldiers are. I would love it if the other enemy tanks actually came down here, so I'm going to let these guys see me, and then hopefully they'll report my position. Yeah, I need to take out more of the tanks too, so I think I'm going to go and get more ground missiles. And you'll see when I land that I can actually end the mission. As soon as the missile silo has been destroyed, that's it. It's mission over. But you can still go and you can take out more tanks, you can rescue the soldiers, stuff like that. I have already rescued one person, which is the plane that was flying around, because I've killed both of the enemy fighters. Our friendly fighter has been able to fly to another location. He couldn't land on the carrier, and we couldn't launch more aircraft because there's the crashed one on there. That's the gameplay limiter that I had to put in so that we couldn't just bomb everything from the air. So you can see it says end mission at the top. Now I don't want to do that. I still want to go back and you know, take out more tanks if I can, and rescue some of these guys. Obviously I left as soon as the ground missiles was at 10, which is the maximum I can carry. And this is the thing, isn't it? Because I'm on the limited minimap, it's actually really hard to tell visually what's a living or dead tank. So I don't. Yeah, I'm wrong. I thought that tank was alive, but he's not. So okay, so I just took out another. Oh, okay. That must have been the last soldier that was chasing down my guys there. The tanks do have limited ammo, so at some point it's possible they may just be a sitting duck. I just heard one fire, so obviously that one still has some shells. So you can see there the red smoke. That's obviously a flare that my guy put up. I think on the limited minimap I might actually make it so you can't see where your soldiers are. I'm kind of still debating that one. But you'll still be able to see the flare, obviously. And I think that's it. 3 survivors. Plus the pilot that we helped escape. So we have left some tanks alive, and I did not destroy the silo. The soldiers did it for me. I haven't yet worked out what I think the score should be for letting the soldiers destroy the silo. You know, so this won't be a high score. But like I said, it's going to be pretty much impossible to destroy the silo yourself in the end game. So there you go. There's the 3 guys we rescued. Heading off the helicopter, we can now click end mission like we could before, but we've decided to stay and get some stuff done. And you can see a few stats and things there. And yeah, currently there's just the 1 mission, obviously, so you can play again or go to the main menu. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.